Hi, good morning. My name is Sunil and I'm a student of Holmes College. My student ID is TY31828 and today I will explain about my individual assignment for the subject corporate accounting. In this assignment, I'm able to learn a lot of things as this is an individual assignment. I have to do a lot of things myself, like studying the financial statement of the 30 companies which are allowed to us to study and give a report regarding questions which are provided by our lecturer in the assignment structure. This assignment is is more important for to learn about like cash flow and how it play an important role for making investment a decision for an investor or stakeholder for any company to leverage better probability or lending opportunity for a company. The assignment helps me to learn about the major sources of cash and like also like how do I can identify major uses of cash for any company by like reading or studying their financial statement. Apart from it, I'm able to learn about other aspect such as how which things investors are like look for in a financial statement for a company before they are interested to make an investment. Apart from that, I'm able to learn how trends in the cash flow for continuing operation are identified and how I make best use of them if I have to if I'm in a position of an investor or I need to like if I am in a future investor and what sort of things I will look for in a company to make a better investment. Also, uh, from part A, which is question A, I am able to learn about why an investor look for income statement and cash flow differently for like investment opportunity. Moreover, I learn in detail about the difference between these two topics and like how they provide different key findings from a investor perspective. Apart from that, I'm able to make a better understanding of the relationship between net income and cash and like their operating activities, such as like they have three different operating activities like operating, investing and financing activities, which are the like essential part for any company. The the main region between these two things like I need to identify and like mention, which is a part of the question. So this give me like better perspective about the key difference between the two terms and how uh, I can use them for like better understanding of a financial statement. I'm also clearly able to see the sources of fund used and like how dividend works for a company. Moreover, I can spot which factors are like affecting cash flows for all three companies and like which company is doing much better from rest of the other two. Like in my key findings, the BPH is working much better in all terms, but like fantastic is not so working well, like in they are not focusing much on cash flow and dividends. Also, like this statement helps me to identify about cash flow and how any firm can generated excessive cash flow and how they are managing it for better growth and lending opportunity to like to attract more investment from investors and also like to satisfy their stakeholders from time to time. This assignment build my better understanding of how changes in current asset and current liabilities can be a source of fund or can be potentially used as a fund by any company. I'm also able to understand how any firm uh, can make working capital more as a source of operating cash flows from like studying the income statement of these company. More or less I learn about how the capital expenditure works and how a firm is correctly identified its in like independence, including net borrowing, which is like part of the question as well for me. Apart from that, the other things, apart from that, my judgment from this assignment is that cash flow is essential to identify least and best profitable areas of a business, but I don't have to completely put my focus on this, because it's easily can be manipulated or manipulated by companies. Like if we study history, there are some examples where company either use such data to manipulate investors, or like they manipulate their numbers to attract more investment, and like later on they filed for later most of the time they file for company sometimes they file for bankruptcy because they are showing fake numbers. They fool investor to invest in their companies, but later on they claim themselves to be bankrupt, and it's cause a huge loss to investors and stakeholders. To avoid such things, you don't an investor should not only look on on the cash financial statement or cash flow. They also need to look for other things in the company that prove their real income sources or how real they are, instead of just focusing on their cash flow statement or such sort of things. Investors must be also look on other option, so that he can have a better guarantee of the authentication of this company, or rather than making huge loss financially for themselves. So by making this assignment, I am able to learn which sort of things I need to look in a company if I am an investor, or I'm in a top management, or I'm in a a stakeholder for any particular company, and how I need to make a better decision for if I need to work, I'm working for someone, or I'm working for myself. How will I made a better decision? What sort of things? How I need to calculate numbers from the financial statement of any company. So sort of things that I'm able to learn. I'm feeling truly grateful to do this. I'm able to do this assignment, and all the lessons that I am able to learn. I'm very happy, and thank you.